Hey guys, this is One Fun Zone. And you know how on a typical day when you go out running in the morning and then when you come back you're so tired and you need something to give you that like refreshing boost? Well, I know one smoothie that will make your body as energized as ever. It's a strawberry smoothie with protein powder milk, frozen strawberries, and a teaspoon of sugar. But the teaspoon is not that big. The strawberries are unsweetened, so that's a good thing. To get lower the sugar. So let's get started. All right. So first, you want to start with a typical blender, and you always want to make sure that your blender is clean, because if it's not, you don't want like the germs and bacteria from the whatever you made before to be in the blender while you make it. Alright. You know how typical smoothies include ice cubes, right? And that's typically what makes your smoothies cold. Well, for my smoothie that I'm going to be making, I'm going to be using frozen strawberries, because that's what also makes your smoothies cold, because it's kind of like ice. So, first what you're going to do is you're going to take your frozen strawberries. And these are the Season's Choice California unsweetened strawberries. And depending on if you want to make it a smoothie or if you like really thick smoothie, is how much strawberries you put in. So I'm going to make it a smooth smoothie, so like creamy. I'm just going to put the same amount you're going to put the same amount of strawberries you do milk. And if you want your smoothie to be a bit chunky and you just don't blend it as much. So first you just put in half a thing of strawberries. A little bit more than halfway. As you can see right here. And then what we're just going to do is fill the same amount of milk. And I use 2% milk. Preferably the best milk for this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take vitamin protein powder. And that has essentials and sugars, but it's not that much, so hold on. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so you're going to be using Super Advanced Whey Protein Powder Body Fortress. It's almost over because I've been having smoothies a lot. Let's see. And you just want to take half to about a full cup scoop thing worth of powder. It's about like that much. You just dump it in everywhere, and then it's supposed to go. And then you're going to need a teaspoon of sugar. And my sugar. And you're going to take your teaspoon, just scoop 1 teaspoon. And you see how it's like melting? You just want to top it on and just drop it in. And you want to keep that teaspoon around because you're going to be using it later to mix it. And so now you're going to just take your smoothie mix and apply it on the blender, stationary thing. And now I'm going to just angle this towards the blender so you can see here what I'm doing. See, there's a blender. Alright, so that's how you cover. Next, have a typical Foster blender here. And you want to make sure it's locked. And then you're going to press frappe. actually till it stops mixing, and not paste just to get all chunky and like your preferred thickness. When it stops blending, while you click bread pad, this is where your teaspoon comes in handy. You're gonna take your teaspoon and like mix around there, see if there's like anything stuck to the blade, or just like give it a quick mix. Tap it all off. No, I don't waste that. Just lay it on the counter. When you're gonna put the cover back on, press Alright, you're going to stop it once more, and usually the powder sticks to the side of the blender, so you're going to want to scrape all that off so you can mix it in with your smoothie. Mix it once more, taste that. Nice and sweet. So then press just turn it off. And then you have to get, you turn it off, then you have to get a designated cup. It doesn't have to be any particular cup, but I'm going to use, I'll use this. Okay. Well, I'm just going to use a small cup. You don't want to have like the whole thing. And I made too much, as you can see. So usually this is how much you would need to make if you had like a friend over, but if you didn't have a friend over, you would need like half of that, not even half. It'll probably make like a little bit less, so like one handful of strawberries or whatnot. So I'm just gonna take this strawberry smoothie, mix it up in the container, take it off, and probably half a cookie here. Try to tap it off. Alright, and this is your smoothie. Okay, let's give it a taste. Alright, so that is one way to get your boost going up. So, maybe you don't have time to make a smoothie and you're like really in a rush. So then you should have if you don't have smoothies, or you don't like smoothies, or you don't want to make smoothies because you're running somewhere because you have an errand to run or something, here are other things that can boost up your energy. But let's get back to the smoothie real quick. If you leave the smoothie in the blender, it's going to get like all the foam on the top and then the milk and juice on the bottom, and it's not going to be really good even if you try mixing it again. So you're just going to want to keep it in a container, put it back in the fridge. So something else you could use is Activia strawberry yogurt or peach. I eat this like whenever I want to. If you don't want to eat anything, just drink a bottle of water. This is Pure Aqua purified water. Or you can have a plum or some nectarines. There is one more thing you can have. If you're like a cereal type person, you might want to try Thin Active Blueberry what's it called? Cereal bars, fruit and green bars. I chose